What are 3 qualities of a good friend? We're going to talk about that on this episode of 5 Minutes with Dad.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Dad, starring Pavlos and Angela Pavlidis, where you get to spend a few minutes with the smartest and coolest kids in the whole world, and their dad, too. And now, here are your hosts, Pavlos, Angela, and Nick Pavlidis.
Who's ready for
an awesome episode of 5 Minutes with Dad? Me? All right, let's start the show.
What am I, a broken clock?
Sure.
All right, we got a good show today.
Yeah!
An important show today.
But before we do anything, we're going to go to the joke of the weeks.
All right, let's do the joke of the weeks. All right,
Yay!
I'll do the first one.
It.
Okay, ready? What do you call a crocodile that is also a detective?
I don't know. What do you call a crocodile that is also a detective?
An investigator.
Wah, 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 wah. Sorry.
Ange loves pressing those buttons. All right, Ange, you want to do the knock-knock joke now?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Justin.
Justin who?
Just in time. I thought you weren't home.
Wah, wah. Yes. All right. So before we get into we're going to talk today about 3 qualities of a good friend. And then we're going to reflect on that just for a little bit, because it's really important that if we all know how to be good friends to each other and we all do it.
A good friend?
Yes. And we all do it, then we can all have a wonderful experience getting to know each other, right? Oh, watch out for the mic.
Okay.
All right. But before, you want to do the resource of the week?
Yeah.
All right. So this week's resource is
Exploding Kittens card game for family.
Yes. So there are
for people who are into a card game for people who are into kittens and explosions and laser beams. But it's really for anyone.
And sometimes goats.
And sometimes goats.
Yes. So there's a family-friendly version.
It's 2 minutes.
2 to 5 players. It's family-friendly version.
It's either
2 minutes to learn, 15 minutes to play, and it's ages 7 and up.
2 to 5 players.
Yeah, so we had this
family
game. Angela likes playing this game.
Well, I don't really play it anymore, but I still do. I wish I
you still
could.
like it, but we haven't played it in a little while. We'll have to get back to it. But
maybe tomorrow?
Sure.
Today?
Sure.
Wait, no, probably not today, but
whenever.
Yeah.
All right. So
whenever we want. Uh-huh.
If you want to pick up a set of these card games, make sure you get the family-friendly one. It's 5minuteswithdad.com/exploding kittens.
And when it says exploding, it looks exploding. And
yes.
There's this one where I'm just going to say one card, except I forget what it says on it. It's like this guy with no shirt on, and kittens on top of him. It's really funny.
Wah, 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 wah. All right.
Oh, your breath smells good.
Thanks. That's the first time you've ever said that to me. That's because of the I'm drinking a
I never really smell your breath.
Yeah, we're sharing a mic today because I forgot the mic at the office, the second mic at the office. And Ange is a sad trombone because we're sharing a mic, so it's a little bit of a different setup for us. She likes having her own mic, so you might hear some clicking too, which are the second set of headphones. We got to figure that out. All right, so let's get into the topic, because this is a very important topic.
We're not going to do the boom today because Dad says that might hurt people's ears.
Yes, we won't do the boom because it might hurt people's ears. You can press that one. Go ahead. Oh, that was the boom.
That one.
Okay. All right.
I just pressed it really quick and stopped it, so you know which one I was talking about.
Okay, thanks. All right, so everybody, we're going to talk about something, and I'm going to interview Angela about this because I asked her about it earlier, and she gave me 3 really important answers, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about what she did not say.
To be dad-continued.
Dad-continued. All right, so we're going to talk about what makes a good friend. Ange, can you think? You don't have to say them out loud because I don't want to. Go ahead.
Starting the interview.
Okay. Hello.
Wait, hold on. Starting the interview. Starting. 3, 2, 1. Click.
Hello,
Click.
young lady. I'm Nick from 5 Minutes with Dad. Are you
And
interested?
I'm Angela for 5 Minutes with Dad.
Are you interested in being interviewed today about how to be a good friend?
On my own podcast? Sure.
Yes. Okay. So, Angela, can you give me one quality that comes to
Helpful.
mind when you think of it? Helpful. Tell me about that. What's
Helpful
one way?
so people can help people if they drop something.
Yeah. So,
For example,
yes. For example.
sometimes my legs don't really, like, they hurt if you bend, so I help her.
Yeah. And that's.
But she's not a friend. She's a family. But you can do the same with family, friends, cousins, anyone.
Yes.
Even strangers.
So being helpful.
If someone knows a stranger.
Right. Because so when
If
you're
you
with your
don't know
parents.
it, but
right?
Yeah.
If
You can ask.
That's right. When you're with your parents, when it's safe, you can.
Or if you are a parent.
Yes. All right. So being helpful. So let me ask you this question, right? So,
All right, let's start the show.
hey, we started the show.
Hold on.
What? That's the ending. Ange, that's the ending. Ange, we got 2 more tips to give. Ange.
Thank you for
Bye.
listening.
Ange. Oh, okay, good. All right. So, Ange.
Okay, it wasn't the end of the show.
That's all right.
Bye, 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 bye. I
All
just
right.
like doing that.
So being
I like pressing
helpful.
buttons.
Yes, we all have different strengths and we all have different areas where we need help. So when we have friends, we can all use our strengths. So let's say one friend
One friend
can't pick
here.
stuff. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna make up a friend's random name.
Okay.
Nick.
Okay. I like that name. If Nick can't bend over to pick something up,
Or Pavlos.
Yep. Or if Pavlos, that's a good made up name. Or if Pavlos needs help.
Or Angela or Andrea.
Yes. Moving something, we can help them move something, right?
Yes, as in if Nick.
Teamwork, right?
If Nick.
Oh,
sorry.
That's okay.
If Nick drops something and Andrea picks it up and puts
Andrea's
it on
being
his
a good
head,
friend.
that's a
Except
good
for the
friend.
head part. Okay. All
Or
right.
puts it in his glass. I'm just kidding. Okay, and if Pavlos drops something and Angela, as in picks it up and puts her hand out, gives it to put both of her hands out with the book on it, bends down and say, "Your book, you young sir."
Yes.
Well, you young sir. But,
So
or you can just hand it to him regularly.
yes. So what's important to that
Say,
I want to
"Here
point
you
out
go."
is it doesn't take any special abilities. It doesn't take any magic words.
Magic.
You're
hold on,
just
hold on.
go ahead.
Abracadam!
Yes.
Open sesame!
Yes.
Calababooma! I don't know what I just...
That's okay. But let me point this out. It doesn't take anything magic, anything special or anything
No.
to be a good friend. You just be helpful. Anyone can be helpful, right, Ange?
Anyone.
Yes, you can be helpful in any way. We
You
all
can be
have
helpful
special skills and abilities.
If the person doesn't have a friend, make them your friend.
That's right.
Helping them get a friend and having something fun. Well,
Okay.
having a nice friend.
Yes, so let's go on to the
Well,
second
not something
way.
fun, because they have other fun things to do, too.
Yeah, we can all, but just be helpful, and that's it.
People are the funnest thing you'll ever be. Well,
People are the funnest thing you'll ever play with.
yeah.
Right?
Because you can't play with anything else by yourself. Like, you can play with a robot, but I'd
You
rather
can
play
play
with
with-
the people.
You can play some games by yourself.
I made my own robot.
But cool. When was that?
Camp. Last summer.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
With my friend.
Yep. All right. So let's think of the second way. What's another way you can be a good friend to someone?
Caring. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. You
Yeah,
forgot to
be
interview
caring.
me.
I just asked you the question. That was
All
an
right,
interview.
miss.
Hey,
What's
hello,
the
young
second-
lady. What do you call the second? What do you suggest for a second way to be a good friend?
I don't know. Caring.
Okay, caring. Wow. So
I'm
tell
an
me
old
about
lady.
that. What
I'm just kidding. Old ladies don't do that.
what do you mean by caring? How can you be caring to someone? Can you think of an
you
example?
can help people being caring. You can.
Angie's
no,
doing
I
an
can't think of
impression.
an example.
Maybe something to the effect if someone's feeling sad to just listen to them
Hold
and
on.
show them
you
that
can
you
be
care.
caring by giving them their stuff back if someone stole it.
That's being helpful and caring.
Hold on.
But go ahead.
If someone's stealing something from another person and they don't even know, tap them and say, "Get your hand away from that person."
Well, friends do stick up for each other. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So, but being caring, it can just be as simple as if someone's feeling sad, you can ask them what's wrong and listen
How
to them,
I got
right?
that is because Yaya said, Get your hand out of the old man's pocket.
Oh, really? Yeah, I saw someone doing that?
Yeah.
Where?
Us?
Wow.
Sub? I don't remember.
That's okay. All right. So that's a great point. Just be caring. Sometimes you don't even need to do anything. If you just listen to someone when they're sad and ask them what's wrong, show them that you're caring because they want, if they're feeling sad or something.
Here's another example.
Or if something is important, one second, if something is important to them, to support them in that. So if they say, hey, I want to run a race, and you say, whatever, that's not going to make them feel really good. But if they say, I want to run a race, you could say, wow. All right. So, young lady, can I ask you a third way to be a good friend?
Be kind. Oh, wait, be nice.
Kind and nice. Same thing, right? So be
kind
nice.
Is better.
Kind. So be kind. So being kind to people is a combination of being helpful, being caring, and just.
So everything's combination.
Well, you also got to remember that people.
Oh yeah,
have
I also
feelings,
got one
right?
more.
Okay, so let's talk.
Being nice.
Being kind and being nice. Yes. So when we're nice to each other, when we support each other, when we listen to each other,
like Dad said.
Yes, when we listen to each other, when someone asks us a question and we answer with a grumpy face, that's not very friendly, is it?
Fine.
But what if we answer with a smiley?
Fine.
Yes, so we can just be nice to people.
Fine is kind of not like if you say fine or fine, it's really like you don't want to do it. Yeah. You want to have a better thing like, all right, let's do this thing.
Yes.
Except louder and prouder.
That's right. We got to remember that our friends and our people too. And sometimes
everyone in the world is a whole big family.
Yes.
Because only one person really made them.
That's right. So
they all come from each other.
We're one big family. Let's support each other. Let's respect each other. Let's be nice to each other.
Let's be
helpful, be caring.
A dad to each other.
Yes. All right. So, Ange, that's it. That's how now, one thing that I want to say before we end the show, we're going to end the show. But before we do, what I want to say is, Ange, you didn't say anything about stuff. You didn't say anything about money. You didn't say anything about toys. You didn't say anything about anything besides how we treat each other. Did you?
No.
All of those things aren't as important as being helpful. You don't need money to do
anything, really.
That's right. We don't need money to be a good friend. We don't need toys or anything to be a good friend. We can just be ourselves. You don't need a house
to be a good friend.
That's right. We don't need to give things to people. We just give help. We give care.
Giving things that people need is
kindness.
Really nice.
Yeah, and we can support. So that's why when we make our money, we give some right away. The first thing we do.
In last one, I didn't even want to spend any. I gave two to giving, one to investing, and one to saving. Yep. Remember?
Yep. That's right. So, Ange, I think that's a great conversation and a great message to share that being a good friend is all about what we do, not stuff. So don't forget to pick up the Exploding Kittens game at 5minuteswithdad.com/explodingkittens and be nice to each other. Yeah. Everybody, thank you for listening.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. To connect with Pavlos, Angela, and Nick, subscribe to the 5 Minutes with Dad newsletter at 5minuteswithdad.com.